Henman generally will strike more aces per match than Courier.
So Jim Courier moves ahead for the first time in the final, as he puts together a run of 3 successive games to come from 1-3 down to now lead by 4 games to 3 in the opening set. And one of the dhows in the harbour, not too far from the sea here at the Halifa International Tennis and Squash Complex, about a quarter of a mile from Courier. He's taken a bathroom break.
It always interests me how today players are, well, firstly off the court much more often for bathroom breaks, but then so early in a match too. And the liquid intake is much greater than used to be recommended.
New balls in play, and it's 3-4 in the opening set.
Second time he's used that. It's such a useful one into the two-hander on that backhand side, swinging in. You've got to be Michael Jackson to make room for it.
50-30.
I would have said Fred Astaire myself, but
got to get with it, Mercer.
far too old for that, Frew. Lifted that. You can tell that Henman is making a conscious effort to play as many volleys as he can at the Courier backhand, and no doubt that's the right tactic. It's the weaker wing.
I think he did particularly well to win that point, because in this game, for the first time, it seems to me he's actually thinking a lot more about his game, not just playing instinctive tennis, and he doesn't seem quite as confident as a result.
For all then. .39 minutes gone, and it's been a really tough opening set for both of them.
And I think really that last shot of Courier's, his inability to hit double-handed backhands in down the line, is one of the reasons really why he's floundering a bit in the tennis world from the dizzy heights that he had once reached.
And that's now a hat-trick of aces, because of course he came up with 2 at the end of his last service game.
And there was a certain energy about Courier in that rally, so I think Henman doing particularly well to win it, and win it by going to the opening on his opponent's strength.
Yes, that's on the line. This is the end that they both seem to be struggling to hold serve on. And we noticed that when Henman played Gustafsson, it's the end into the wind. Have a look at David Felgate, whose wife Jan is Tim's agent. That's an excellent serve to save the first of the 2 break points.
Yes, he has that ability, of course, does Courier. What Henman has been doing so well in this game is keeping the ball, when playing the backhand, nice and deep to Courier's backhand, so that if Courier does have to run round, he hasn't got a short shot to hit on the forehand.
Oh, that's a huge forehand from Courier.
And as a result, if the old computer's working here, Courier, if he is going to get something short and something that he can belt, he's going to lay into it.
Well, I must confess we both thought that was wide. And certainly so did Henman. But it goes down as a 4th ace.
Yes, it's a big call, that.
So Courier comes from 1540 down, perhaps with a little bit of luck on the ace down the centre. But he played the 2 break points really well. And it's the American who leads 5-4 in the opening set. Welcome back, 4-5. First set, which means that Tim Henman here serving to stay in this first set, the Qatar Open final. Ace number 5.
I think Henman is doing a lot better on the serve than he has been this week. Is just staying up on the ball a little bit longer. And almost as if he's hitting up, you're sometimes told, imagine a mound between you and the service line on the other side. So hit up and over that mound.
That backhand cross court has certainly been working for Courier this week.
Yes, and Henman really should just be covering that side and telling Courier that if he wants a backhand, he's got to either come back to him where he's standing or else he's got to go down the line.
It's so unusual for Courier to play a rank bad shot on such a big point. Second serve to his favourite forehand. At 30 all, leading 5-4. Five games all, and that's the first time that Tim Henman has held serve from the camera end, if I could put it that, as opposed to the royal box end.
And the difference very much, as you say, Courier's inability to convert on that serve to the forehand. But just the irony, when given the chance by Henman, Courier felt that he had to take it aggressively, whereas the chances are if Henman had put in a better serve, Courier might just have pushed it back in and been in a lot better position to win the point. All the mod cons imaginable.
Yes. I'll send you out to confiscate the phone through, all right?
Yes, I must admit, I thought it was in.
Henman not of that opinion, but the overrule from Rudy Berger. So it's a let first serve. Oh yes. Straight down the line, which is always an effective shot against Courier because he's always edging over to his backhand side. You look where he's standing there.
Yes, he leaves a lot of court open. And so even though you don't necessarily have to aim for the line, you've got a terrific expanse of court. Just as well, I think he's getting these shots on his backhand because he's certainly a little concerned about the forehand side, Henman.